6 and 7, the log questions. I'm going to do these without a calculator, just to show you how they can be done without a calculator. Let's take a look at this question. If you notice, 2 of them are log base 5, 2 of them are log base 4. So that means these two have to be done separately from these two. So I'm going to bring down the plus sign in the middle. Let's take a look at this for a minute. Log base 5, 500, minus 2 log base 5, 2. All right, well, this can become an exponent. So that becomes log base 5, 500, minus log base 5, 2 squared would be 4. Right? And in logs, if they have the same base and it's subtraction, it means division. So this would be 500 over 4, which would be log base 5, 125. Well, now this is asking 5 to what power would be 125, and that is 3. All right, now we're going to do these two. Both log base 4, but it's adding. Adding means multiplication. So that's going to be log base 4, 8 times 2 is 16. So that means 4 to what power would make 16? That's 2. And what is 3 plus 2? 5. All right, so that's how you'd handle that. You will have calculators available to you, obviously, for your final because you're taking it at home. But if I need to see work, that's the kind of work that would be required. All right, next one. This is a little tricky. Easiest way to do this is to make the first piece equal x and the second piece equal y. I'm just going to draw a line here to separate the work. So basically, log base 2, 5 equals x. Log base 5, 8 equals y, right? So that means this would be 2 to the x equals 5. This would be 5 to the y equals 8. But what I want you guys to notice is what number is that right there? That's a 5. What do we have right there? 5. That means 5 equals 2 to the x. So right there where the 5 is, I can plug in 2 to the x and then bring the rest of this down. And what do you do when you raise a power to a power? You multiply. So that's 2 to the xy equals 8, but what does 8 equal? 2 to the third. And check this out, you guys. If they have the same base, you can drop it. And look, x times y equals 3. What is x times y? So the answer to this question is 3. So that's kind of funky. All right, we're going to do one more log question here. Notice these are the same base. So we're adding. That means we can multiply those together. So I get log base x plus 3 becomes 2x plus 3 times x plus 5 equals 2. All right, now we're going to Bennett base, right? So it's going to be x plus 3 squared equals 2x plus 3 times x plus 5. All right, so if I were to do x plus 3 times x plus 3, I'm getting x squared plus 6x plus 9. If I distribute this, I'm going to get 2x squared plus 13x plus 15. It's quadratic, so I'm going to set it equal to 0. Subtract that over, I get x squared. That makes 7x. That makes 6. Right? That's going to factor into x plus 6, x plus 1. So I get x equals negative 6 and x equals negative 1. Now they're both not necessarily the answer. The logs you have to check. You can never have negative bases or numbers. So if I plug a negative 6 in there, we'll get a negative base. So I have to reject that. But negative 1 works. So I want you to try the next couple of these on your own. So I can do those in the next video. As a hint, notice these don't match. You're going to need to use a Pythagorean identity to replace that. So it's cosine, right? And again, proofs, that's when you draw the line. And you got to try to get this side to look like this side. All right. And what else do we have coming up? And I want to see if you guys can finish these without me. My next video will be of me doing through 13. All right, good luck.